Moving on to the big news just coming in, the finance minister has gone ahead and stated that there will be reduced excise duty structure to continue. It means, of course, that your dream car will continue to be cheap. The reduced excise duty will continue on consumer durables as well as capital goods. This is what the Finance Minister, Arun Jaitley, has gone on to state. Remember, in the interim budget, it was made clear by, of course, the Finance Minister that there will be reduced excise duty. This was something that was introduced by P. Chidambaram. And now Arun Jaitley has made it clear that the reduced excise duty structure will continue with the budget expected in a couple of weeks from now. This no doubt will come as a huge relief, as this will mean that your cars as well as other goods will continue to be cheap, especially on consumer durables as well as capital goods. This was a scheme that was introduced in the interim budget by P. Chidambaram, and it will stay with regards to the consumer durables.
In February this year, excise duties with regard to several categories of automobile vehicles were reduced for a brief period. Similarly, some excise duty concessions were granted on capital goods and some consumer durables. Now these reduced duties had been made applicable till the 30th of June this year. That is, in 5 days from today, the reduced duty structures will come to an end. Considering the present situation in various sectors, the government has today decided to extend the facility of these reduced excise duties to all those sections for a further period of 6 months. That is, they will continue till 31st of December 2014. इस वर्ष फरवरी के महीने में ऑटोमोबाइल व्हीकल्स के ऊपर कुछ एक्साइज ड्यूटीज कम की गई थी। उसी प्रकार से कैपिटल गुड्स पे और कंज्यूमर ड्यूरेबल्स पे भी ये ड्यूटीज कम की गई थी, और ये जो कम रेट थे ये 30 जून तक लागू थे, और ये निर्णय बजट तक की प्रतीक्षा नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि 30 जून बजट से पहले आ जाएगी। तो इसलिए आज वित्त मंत्रालय ने ये तय किया है, इन सेक्टर्स को देखते हुए, कि ये जो कम की गई ड्यूटीज थी इसका जो लाभ है जो 30 जून को समाप्त होना था उसको 31 दिसंबर तक इस वर्ष तक आगे बढ़ा दिया जाए। देखिए, अर्थव्यवस्था को उम्मीद करते हैं कि लाभ होगा, और इसलिए जब अर्थव्यवस्था को लाभ होता है तो फिर वो जो टैक्स की जो नुकसान होता है छोटे दायरे में, उसका लंबे दायरे में लाभ भी हो सकता है।
No doubt a big relief for most Indians there. Remember, this particular scheme, this particular relief from the excise duty was announced in the interim budget in February by P. Chidambaram, the then Finance Minister. It would come to an end 5 days from now on June 30th, and that is why the Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has announced that it will continue. My colleague Arun joins us over the phone lines with more information. Arun, no doubt this will come as a huge relief for so many people out there, but if you could highlight exactly what was mentioned in that interim budget and how long it will continue, this particular reduction in the excise duty.
Akshita, the duration of the continuation is not known, but what is good news is that this reduced excise duty on motor cars, consumer durables and two-wheelers will continue beyond the appointed date of June 30th, because remember, as you rightly pointed out, these were announcements made in the interim budget presented by the then Finance Minister P. Chidambaram. And let me just run you through what that reduction was. On small cars and two-wheelers, the excise duty was reduced from 12% to 8%. On mid-size cars from 24% to 20%, and on SUVs from 30% to 24%. So predictably, the government has gone ahead and wants to convey the message that Achhe Din Aayenge, and that's the reason why it wants to give this kind of relief to the consumers. More importantly, remember the fact that the automobile industry is not doing too well because it's seeing a prolonged spell of a drought. There have been falling sales, and the industry is virtually not out of the woods. So that's the reason why not only will this move help to revive consumer sentiment, but also a big booster for the industry, because the industry would be in a position to produce more and sell more, by virtue of which the economic cycle could get probably revived once again. So clearly a very big news. And as we speak, remember, auto stocks are virtually on steroids. This news has come minutes before the stock exchange closed for trading today, and most of the auto stocks, particular mention of Maruti Suzuki, that's up close to 3% on the back of this news, Akshita.
Right, Arun, thank you so much for joining us with all those details.